Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 999 Gaming. I want to do a video for Empires and Allies, and this video is called Base Check number 3. So this has been going really well. I've gotten a lot of requests, and I'm trying to keep up with you guys, but I can only go so fast. So got a lot of friend requests. If you guys can't reach me here, leave comments on YouTube. It goes directly to my email. First thing I want to do is give a shout out to RIP92. I don't ask for this stuff, but you guys keep sending me a lot of supplies, so thank you. I appreciate it. I'll definitely use it. But he sent me 500,000 fuel and 460,000 supplies. So thanks a lot for that. He's a newly added friend and sub on YouTube, and also put in a request for me to take a look at his base, which I will add to when I get a little bit more of these other ones done. So we're on base check number 3. And you guys can see, I'm going to scroll through just a little bit of my friends list so you can see some of the in-game requests I've got and how hard it is to keep up with some of these answers. It's a lot of people. So, thanks. Keep adding me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But as I said before, if you leave comments on the video, it does a couple things. One, it creates some activity in the video, which is really good. It gets other people to chime in. And also, there's a lot of experts out there that play action strategy games and are as knowledgeable, if not more knowledgeable than me. And I'd love for you guys to comment on each other's bases. Do it. Be polite with it. We're trying to help people get better. Don't be rude in the comments, but definitely, support the other players that are out there, help the game grow. And if I miss something when I'm analyzing a base, then definitely chime in, because we got a really good forum. And I appreciate all the support that you guys have given so far. And let's start giving some of that support to other players. This is A300, which is Archie. You might have seen some of his comments from some other videos. And Archie's got a pretty good layout for a low-level headquarters. I think he's headquarters 7. There it is. And I do like the spacing Archie's got going on. A couple things that I would take a look at or possibly even change. The towers on the inside are too close to the headquarters. They're all bunched in there. An A10 is going to take out a couple of those towers, and at headquarters 7 you don't have a lot of defense, so you got to be smart with how you space them out. I don't have a problem with the artillery and the tower. It looks like there's a space in between there. I might expand the walls out a little bit more, just to add 2 spaces between each one of those fixtures. I do like that if you look on the left side, his dome defense, and down the south and also the west, I think the dome defenses are very well protected. But if we look at the outside, there are a couple areas that I would bring closer to the walls. One thing that you have to keep in mind, these lower levels, you don't really get a lot of opportunity to down your opponent. You got to do it quick. So these things that are along the outside that I just clicked on, if he brings those in, like maybe 1, and puts them in between the 2 defense structures on the wall, then if someone does attack it, if they attack his supplies, they're going to get hit by something. Right now, if you drop Rangers on the outside where these trees are over on the far east there, nothing's going to hit him. So they're going to be able to take down 2 of those fixtures and pick up 4 easy command points and get some momentum going in. So I would bring those a little bit closer to the walls and take a look at those towers on the inside and maybe bring those towers a little bit closer to the walls as well. I do like that you got your supply bunkers over on the west on the outside. The thing to keep in mind is you're probably really not going to protect your resources at these lower levels. If someone beats you, they're going to beat you, and they're going to take everything. So the idea is that you just want to down them before they get to 50%. And keep in mind, even very, very good defenders, if you win 35 to 40% of the time, you're doing a good job, because this is a very heavily loaded attacking game. It'll probably, games like this usually gets balanced out at some point where the defenses will come a little bit stronger. It'll be harder to take down, and definitely higher levels you'll run into a little bit more of that. But winning 30 to 40% on defense is very, very good, so don't get discouraged. So this is Dutch Blast. We'll take a look at Dutch Blast. I like his the concept here, and basically he's got his headquarters in the middle there. I don't know that he needs walls, to be honest with you, because once something gets to his headquarters, those walls aren't really going to protect it. They're just going to shoot right over the top of the wall, so those are a little bit pointless. So you could probably take those walls off of there and put them more along the perimeter of the outside to sort of enclose and make it a little bit tougher to get to it. Once they get to your headquarters, they pretty much got you if they get there with any type of troops. So if we take some of these walls on the inside and put them along the outside, and let's take a look over on the east here where he's got some things working. I would put the walls out there and have the dome defense and let the tower sort of do a little bit of work there. A little bit of my concern here is in 2 specific areas. If you look beside the headquarters, you can see there's a tower a artillery right here where I'm clicking, right above those supplies there. The supplies are not really protected that well. That's where I'm going to come in. But the defense right above that, that's what someone's going to take out, so then they can put their troops on the outside of those supplies. One thing he's not utilizing here is the tree. The tree that was over there to the south, I'd move a defense and sort of hide it, maybe an artillery behind the tree. I don't see enough people using the natural terrain in order to disguise some of their defense. So I'm going to do one more base, and I'm going to take a look at Frost Apache. Frost also is a pretty loyal subscriber on YouTube, and he's been watching some of the videos because to me this is a much better layout, especially at his headquarter level. I didn't intentionally pick 3 low headquarters. I think he's headquarter 8, so I got a 7, 8, and a 9. And I like what he has on the inside there. He's got his dome defenses well protected. His artillery on the left and the right side and the north are pretty good shape too. There's good spacing there. You can see, we can take a look really quick. The north bothers me a little bit because there's 1, 2, 3 easy fixtures, or 3 easy structures there that are that can be downed before he really engages. So I'll say it over and over again. I don't like free stuff. I don't like people put things too far out. So I do think he could bring that in a little bit closer. It's okay at these lower levels to have a consolidated base because the people attacking you don't have a lot of troops. So you want to hit them hard and fast and really get a lot of burst damage on them. So don't be afraid. You don't have to space out too much in these lower levels. When you get to higher level, you definitely want to space everything out, so they got to work a little bit more toward it. So thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate you guys subscribing. I'm just going to implore one more time, you guys on YouTube, leave comments for other people, not just for me. Your advice helps everybody out there and helps the game grow. So appreciate everybody, and thanks for watching. See you soon. Peace.